Hello guys, greetings. I want to welcome you again to Die in the Programmer. In our previous video, we went through like the basic Dart documentation, and we saw how the documentation is structured like a basic Dart program, and we wrote like a Hello World program in Dart. So now basically you may be wondering why why you should use Dart for mobile development. That is object oriented, right? When I say object oriented, um, in programming you can find object oriented everywhere. Like object oriented programming has dominated the world's programming language, ranging from JavaScript and the rest. But now, for you to achieve this particular structure is by using mostly like a concept of like storage containers. Now, you may be wondering what storage containers are. Okay, storage containers now, they like just like something that you could store something. So basically, like a programming language can be divided like into data and operations that are performed on a particular data. Okay, so now with you can store like specific data and operations in some kind of a container. So that's the way you should think. Okay, now once like you don't only store like data and operations, but you can store values. For instance, you see here they declared and initialized a variable, so they practically stored 42 here onto this variable. Okay, so that's more of like an overview. Now, talking of a brief overview of that, that is like it's clean and it's a class-based object-oriented programming language, and it has like a structure of JavaScript. So you can always check MDN documentation for JavaScript guide, and you can check the playlist. We have a playlist on JavaScript where you can learn more about JavaScript and how it works. Okay, so now we're going to learn like what more of what that really offers us. Like, why should you use that? Because Flutter now has been able to like grab the attention of the development community. Like, it has a very vast community. Okay, so now the question is, why should you use that with Flutter? Okay, firstly, once when you're learning a particular language, it's good to always visit the documentation from the official website of that particular language. Okay, so now why should you use that with Flutter? That is optimized for UI. Okay, now when I say optimize, you just think of fetching data over a network. Okay, and maybe writing to a database or reading data from a file. So that is very important. Now the question is, there is React Native and there's Flutter. So why should you use Flutter? Okay, Flutter has like a hot reload feature that it helps you to quickly and easily experiment or build UIs. Okay, and it has a very vast community. So Flutter is very cool for you, and Flutter provides like static analysis, which allows you to find problems before executing a single line of code. So now, talking of that, okay, here you can see that on the code labs you can easily learn Flutter, and you can set up your Flutter environment here, and you work on this based on a timer. Now, we're not going into Flutter yet. Okay, we're strictly on that for now. With time we'll go into Flutter. So now that has like an ahead of time compiler. Okay, which helps you compile code very fast um compared to React Native. So That makes your work faster and gives you a brief overview on it. So basically, this is just like an overview of what you're getting into, because before you dive into something, you have to know why you use it and the advantages that it brings. So in our next video, we're going to write our first that application, and we're going to explain the sections of the first that application. If you remember the introduction video, we just wrote a void main print hello in that with a semicolon. We didn't actually explain why we are using semicolon and all that. So in our next video, we're going to analyze that and you're going to get a mastery of it. So thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. Bye bye for now. See you in the next video.